Hello and welcome to G Fun Facts Online, where we dive into the science and engineering shaping our world. Today, we're talking about a commute powered by the sun. Imagine this. You drive to work, park your car, and by the time you head home, it's refueled itself for free. No gas stations, no charging cables. This isn't science fiction. It's the dawn of solar-powered mobility, and it's happening right now. At its heart, the idea is simple. Use photovoltaic cells, what we all know as solar panels, to convert sunlight into electricity. This clean energy can either power an electric motor directly or, more practically, charge up a battery so you can drive at night or on cloudy days. But as you can imagine, taking this simple concept and putting it on a moving vehicle is a massive engineering puzzle. How do you get enough power from the limited surface area of a car? How do you make it light enough to be efficient but strong enough to be safe? Let's start with what's on the road. The dream of a car that fuels itself is getting closer, thanks to something called Vehicle Integrated Photovoltaics, or VIPV. This market is set to explode, with some estimates projecting it to reach over $4 billion by 2030. To make it work, engineers are performing a delicate balancing act. First, aerodynamics and weight. To squeeze every last kilometer out of the sun's rays, these cars have to be incredibly slippery through the air. Companies like Aptera Motors have created vehicles with a teardrop shape that looks more like an airplane wing than a car, giving it an extremely low drag coefficient. They use super light but strong materials like carbon fiber composites to reduce weight, meaning less energy is needed to get it moving. Then there's the challenge of integrating the panels themselves. You can't just bolt a flat panel onto a curvy car body. Innovators like the company Lightyear developed double-curved solar panels that actually replace steel body parts, maximizing the sun-collecting area. Another car, the Sonos Scion, was designed with 456 solar half-cells built right into its bodywork, which could add a significant amount of free driving range every week. Let's talk about some of the pioneers. Aptera, a Californian startup, has a wild-looking three-wheeled solar EV that they claim can get up to 40 miles of solar-powered driving per day. For the average American commute, that means you might never have to plug it in. Lightyear, a Dutch company, made waves with its ultra-efficient Lightyear Zero. And while they've shifted from making cars to supplying their solar tech to others, their impact has been huge. But this solar revolution isn't just happening on land. The maritime industry, a huge source of global emissions, is also turning to the sun. Solar-powered boats are actually a natural fit. They have large, flat surfaces, perfect for mounting panels. We're seeing this tech pop up everywhere, from solar-powered versions of traditional banca boats in the Philippines to a fleet of solar-electric ferries set to launch in Singapore. Even a 60-meter superyacht, delivered by Feedship, now uses solar cells to help generate its power. Perhaps the most ambitious frontier for solar power, however, is in the sky. The idea of a plane that flies forever, powered only by the sun, has been a dream for decades. And while we're not hopping on a solar-powered Airbus A380 just yet, the achievements in unmanned aircraft are mind-blowing. To make a solar aircraft fly, engineers push materials and design to the absolute limit. You need a massive wingspan for maximum solar capture, an ultra-lightweight construction where every gram counts, and incredibly efficient batteries to store enough energy to fly through the night. The most famous example is the Solar Impulse 2, which in 2016 completed the first ever round-the-world flight, powered only by solar energy. More recently, the Airbus Zephyr, a high-altitude drone, stayed in the air for 26 days straight. These are not just science experiments. They are paving the way for future aircraft that could provide internet to remote areas or monitor our environment 24/7. Of course, the road ahead isn't without its challenges. The efficiency of solar panels is still a limiting factor, especially for cars. The high cost of these advanced materials can be a barrier, and because the sun isn't always shining, we still need reliable battery storage. Despite this, the future for solar-integrated transport looks incredibly bright. As technology improves and costs come down, the sight of cars, boats, and even planes gliding silently under the power of our star will become a more common part of our daily lives, pushing us toward a cleaner, more sustainable future. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. Until next time, keep looking up.